Welcome again to my channel. I understand how many of us feel bad when it comes to dark circles. We get confused what to apply, how to cover, and will it match my skin tone, etc. So in this tutorial, I'm sharing some amazing tips about how to cover the dark circles. Hope you enjoy watching this tutorial and learn some new tips. Firstly, I'm starting off by using this Charlotte's Magic Cream as a primer. I'm using this cream as a primer because it is an instant turnaround moisturizer and keeps the skin well hydrated. I dab it all over my face rather than rubbing around because dabbing helps absorbing the cream well into the skin. But if you rub a cream all over your face, then it is like removing the cream from your face. This works well especially when you dab on your jawlines and underneath the eyes. You can see I'm using my magic fan to dry the cream so that I can apply the foundation soon after. The foundation I'm using is Dior Backstage Face and Body. As you can see, it is flowing because it is a custom built foundation and gives a natural glow finish. It is also waterproof and sweat resistant and used by many professional makeup artists and celebrities. I'm using a flat brush to spread Dior foundation all over my face. The reason I'm using a flat brush to spread the foundation on my face is because this foundation is very light and makes it easier to spread and gives a good natural coverage. Next, I'm using a beauty blender from ND Cosmetics so that it blends well with the foundation. I'm doing this by adding a few drops of my Dior foundation on the beauty blender and dabbing it on my face. After combing my eyebrows, I'm moving on to the main section of this tutorial, which is the use of concealers to cover the dark circles and pigmentation. First, I'm using a darker shade of Tom Ford Chestnut Concealer. As you can see, I'm applying it only on the dark circles and pigmentation, because it covers only that particular area of the face. Otherwise, the whole face will look dark. Then I'm waiting for 10 seconds because it will help the concealer to settle well on the area and gives a good coverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when I'm blending, I use a brush and just dab it and not rub around, because it will help with a good coverage. If you rub, then the concealer will just spread around on the areas outside the pigmentation and dark circles and make your face look spotty. After I dab my under eye dark circle, I am using the remaining concealer from the brush to just spread on my eyes. The reason I do that is because dark circles are darker under the eyes and above the eyes it is lighter. Hence, by applying the remains from the brush, it will match the shade both under and above the eyes. Further, I'm using the lighter shade from Ford Sienna Concealer by applying it just around the area where I have applied the darker shade concealer and above the eyelids. The reason I'm doing this is because it gives a natural finish and blends well with the darker shade. I applied the lighter shade above the eyelids as well, so it matched with the under eye and looked even all around the face. Before blending, I'm drying it with my magic fan as it helps the concealer set well. If you don't have the fan, you can leave it for 30 seconds and it does the same thing. Now I'm dabbing with the brush. After this, I'm using the beauty blender and dab it around the cheeks, forehead, nose and chin so the color of the concealer and the foundation matches. I'm using delicate brow setter and brush my eyebrows so that it sets well. Now I'm dotting the area above my eyes with my fingers to ensure there are no creases because I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, perfecting micro powder shade to a medium with the brush on both the eyes. Now I'm using Tom Ford shade and Illuminate 02 intensity above the eyes. As you can see, it is almost empty because I use it almost daily. I use a dark shade contour as a bronzer above my eyes and the illuminator under my eyebrows as a highlighter. I'm now applying the bronzer above the forehead, nose and chin with a brush and the beauty blender to blend it. However, you can use the bronzer wherever you want to bronze. As a final touch to my eyebrows, I'm using this Super Bowl Longwear Pomade Light Brown to give a good shape to my eyebrows and cover the gaps. To give an even look to the eyebrows, you can use a concealer and cover up. Further, I'm using this translucent powder by Kryolan with a brush to get the concealer set right on the skin. Please note that we must use very little powder on the brush. I'm also using this translucent loose setting powder by Mercier as a lighter to correct the tone under the eyes and pigmentation. After this, I'm applying the bronzer under the eyelid. By doing this, the wrinkles under the eye will not be very visible. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer to give a slight color above my eyes and around the area where I had used the Tom Ford bronzer. I'm applying and blending Nars Orgasm liquid blush with a beauty blender. Further, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher Walk of No Shame. Then I'm dapping the Tom Ford Illuminator wherever I want to give a natural shiny wet look on my face. I'm again using the highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Cheek palette on the area where I have dapped the illuminator and on the corner of the eyes. Last but not the least, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil under my upper eyelids and slightly outside corner of the eyes and blend it. I'm applying It Cosmetics mascara. As you can see, there is a slight touch of the mascara near the cheek, which I'm drying with my magic fan and removing with a earbud. Finally, I'm applying liquid lipstick in shade Garden from NB Cosmetics. Thank you so much for watching my makeup tutorial. And if you like my tutorial, please like and subscribe to my channel. And see you soon. Bye.